President Trump reviewed James Comey's remarks with his attorney earlier today. He believes he is totally vindicated by some of Comey's statements regarding the Russian probe. That's the scoop from Charlie Gasparino, who has that breaking news. He's here with the latest. Charlie.
Yeah, and we should point out that attorney, Mark Kasowitz, is out with a statement right now about this. But here's what we're getting from inside the Kasowitz team. Sources are telling the Fox Business Network that Mr. Trump, the President Trump, feels totally vindicated after reviewing the remarks by James Comey on the Russian probe. We should point out that Comey in these remarks, I've read them, I'm sure you've read them. He's critical of the president, but he makes two key points. He makes the point that he did tell the president and offered this up to the president, that the president himself was not under investigation. He also makes other points in there about the type of probe, and if you look at some of his language, that Comey, this is Comey's recollection of what Donald Trump said to him regarding General Flynn and whether he should drop the investigation of it. It wasn't putting a gun to his head. It wasn't obstruction, so to speak, total obstruction. It was more or less, I'd like you to do this for me, please. And if you notice, inside the remarks, Comey has stopped short of saying that the president obstructed justice by making that, making that plea to him or making that request to him. But this is what we do know, that the President Trump had planned, and this is another exclusive from Fox Business, had planned to go to war with Comey and do this through his private attorney, Mark Kasowitz, who I know pretty well, covered him for a long time. He's done a lot of cases on Wall Street. But one of the toughest lawyers that I've met on Wall Street, taking on anybody that comes in his way. Mr. Kasowitz planned on going to war with Comey, but after reading the statement itself, he feels he and his client, President Trump, feel pretty vindicated. Totally vindicated was the word that we've heard from inside the White House. Anyway, that's where we are right now. We'll see if this changes. You know, Liz, if you read the remarks themselves, if you notice, the markets actually went up when those remarks were made public, because they didn't seem to really lay a glove on the president in terms of building an obstruction case. But there's a lot of detail that is going to be filled in under questioning. And, all you have to do is read some of the lines in there, particularly that last paragraph in it where he talks about how the president tells James Comey that we have something together. I'm paraphrasing a little here. Read it for yourself. I'm sure Congress some of these congressmen are going to ask, lawmakers are going to ask, what is the thing that you and President Trump have? And that could bring out maybe further commentary that's more negative to the president. But as of right now, the president feels, what we understand, vindicated. He is not planning to go to war with James Comey, and the markets look at it, at least right now, as a bump in the road.
Right. You know, Neil Cavuto calls it a smoking water pistol. Good to see you, Charlie. Thanks for the breaking news.